Well, guys, here at the Porch Project, we often call it the rabbit party. But I had to pump something out for Sunday, so I threw in Procrastinate. I'm a little late at the beginning if you've already seen it because it did real good as a short. Then it goes on to more of something. It has to do with the little gate. Nobody wants to watch the little gate, but it's what I'm making, so here goes. Sometimes, guys, you just gotta go with my motto. Put off today what you can do tomorrow. Especially when you're enriching your life. And a buddy that I've known since 1980 drops by. I'm just gonna drop everything and enrich my life or enjoy your life. So I just dropped everything right where it was. Link, while we're making the little gate. I just left it out and went and enjoyed the day with a really good friend. Link might be my best friend. And that's the way we roll here at the Youth Truth Show.
Thank you, ladies. Have a wonderful day. Cut.
How does it feel, sir?
Oh, great. I'm on again. Hi, guys.
Dude,
I watch you, everybody.
Oh, dude. Yes.
Always proud to see you up there. Do a little dance, take a little chance. I could not believe that there's one guy that watches me every Monday. If I could change the life of one person or get the grandkids, the grandparents to help the grandkids, or any of that, then my job is good. Thanks. Youth Truth Show. Like, subscribe, comments, go ahead. Even the trolls and bobbleheads and naysayers aren't going to stop me.
Well, guys, I don't know whether I got the other film on the demolition. And when you're shade tree engineering a little gate, your plans might change. I was going to cut it off, but then I thought, how much better would it be if I just yanked it out of the ground? I went with one pole. We'll see how it progresses. But I did get it to move. Dang, enough leverage. See the ground moving? And I think I can just yank it out. But I'll have to cut that wooden board and get it out of my way, because that post is in cement, and dang, they're like $12. It's gone concrete on the engine. A sledgehammer does a lot to make it a new post. And we might need it in the little gate. Free. Use what you got. So we're gonna go back to my favorite tool, the Black & Decker convertible. Take off the metal blade and put a wood blade in it. And go cut that board. Get rid of it. Because hopefully the batteries are charged. And my other not a sponsor. Probably shouldn't put two sponsors in the same video. So we'll see if it makes quick work of this. Try getting in there with a handsaw. You know, it'd probably be better from the other side, but, you know, digging out the dirt, maybe. Maybe not. Change the angle. Maybe that'll help. And I don't know whether it's 2x6 or 2x4. Oh, got it. I got it. Well, now we get that. Oh, it's 2x3. Hot damn. Now maybe, let's see. Let's keep pulling. Oh, put your back into it. Oh, dang. Slow going. Patience wins. Hard to do. Take every 1/8 inch you got. Oh, dang. I have to get a different camera, but I think the Acaso is running out of memory chip. And working one-handed really limits a man. However, probably a lot of guys only have one arm. Put your weight into it. Oh. The other problem, now the jack is thinking, oh, we'll have to get a more secure platform. Try number 1. But it moved. So you gotta hang in there and finish the job. At least one thing a day at my age. And you're one step closer. Oh, that's taking a picture of me. Dang. I can't see the camera. So maybe we'll have to re-say that. Let's try it again. Finish the job. Oh, and that wire's coming out too. You know, that wire was a pain in the neck. But I have a use for it too. But, you know, only Scavenger Steve. Piece of cake. And then a sledgehammer. Now that sounds like work if you want to save that pole. But I wanted it gone. Gone. No recollection it was ever there. And I've accomplished that. Well, it went down there pretty deep. Made a good hole. Wonder what we could put in there besides dirt. Oh, I thought that wire was in the cement, but it's bolted. And so we'll have to get our wrenches out and dismantle that. And then look at the hardware we got. I could probably take some of that back to Home Depot and return it. Because used parts are free. And that was going to cost $45. I wonder how low I can go in completing this project. And have it look decent. Wait till you see it. I got a plan. It keeps evolving. Oh, come on. Off camera. Sunlight truly does affect the use of your old Samsung phone. Well, guys, I always joke about this is how I keep my tools because I use them But somewhere in here, I have the mystery miracle wrench. It's good for square bolts. You think it'd be right at my fingertips. I know it's here. I just know it. You know, but I don't see it. And I've been working on cars really hard, trying to get one of these to work for my wife. And currently, you know I have it, but I'll have to search for it. Oh, could it be in this box? Oh, here. Mystery wrench number 2002. You know, supposedly it will get around them square bolts. And we're probably gonna need leverage. So I got my long wrench and my long socket. Ooh, try doing this one-handed. And who knows, we probably will need a cheater bar and some oil. And I'm about out of my favorite rust remover. I might have to go buy another can and deduct it, because I'll put it on the show as not a sponsor. Now, I don't know. If you want to turn bolts, you got to have every trick in the book. And honestly, I probably used it 10 times since I bought it when I was 16, thinking it would do everything possible while repairing bikes. But I haven't lost it. I haven't lost my mind or my head or my tools. Well, guys, this is why my target audience is men. I lubed it up, but you know, I've never run into this problem where it wasn't deep enough. Dang. And if you go to buy one of these, it's not good. It won't squish any further than that. You know, dang, I thought it'd go in a half an inch. Most tools can take that. So in my show, I really only advertise the things that have served me well. And this big effing crescent wrench made by Stanley is precision to a T. And, you know, all my other Stanleys are still hanging in there, even if they're old and crusty like me. But I think I'm gonna go for leverage on the loosener up thing. And I don't know whether I can do it one-handed. It worked. WD-40. I don't know whether you can see that. It's my cameraman problem, one-handed. Because I broke the Sony camera stand latch, and I haven't found my engineered telephone thing. And who knows, this camera does great for shorts, where the others for widescreen. If I ever figure out how to make a a good production. So I'll finish this because it's a little time consuming. It's even a pretty good BF hammer. You know, I didn't want to go hunting for one. I know I got it. And I was having difficulty. We'll get it off of there because the carriage bolt's starting to turn. Well, we got that one. Now we got this one. So we'll see if the Crescent Ridge does the trick. It's not rusted though. Oh, there it goes. Piece of cake. Pretty tight quarters. I like it that way. And ladies, I don't mean to be offensive, but you get some old construction dudes sitting around and boys will be boys. Because the ladies aren't present. Ah, no. I'm supposed to be perfect all the time. Even out here while experiencing this by myself. If your fingers work, that's cool. Save that bolt. Heck, I think I showed you they were 90 cents a piece, or the little ones were 32, and the bolt was 32. You know, they're dang near $1 there. That I'll be able to go back and refund if I don't lose it. There it is. Success once again. Oh, slow and steady wins the race like the Energizer Bunny. Hot diggity. Now, not a sponsor. I don't know whether I need that piece, but I got one for next time. Because who knows when I'll have to fix one. So I'll hang on to it because I think it's worth $3. You may not, but I'll have it when I need it and maybe won't have to use gas to go to Home Depot. I know, boring. You want to see it again? People do it for a time. If I could get you to watch it, spend some time, spend a little time with me. Woohoo! I know, no one will want it but me. But I'm a hoarder of expensive building material. Oh dang, I thought it was moving. I have to get the wrench out. You know. But I'll have it. When I used to, somebody wanted their fence repaired. I had the parts and didn't have the expense. So when I did it as a business, I told them it would be adequate pieces used just like they used to fix my Subaru. But they were good parts, and it's legal. And so that problem's satisfied, guys. I'm still trying to get the video out on what to do with the Front Range Colorado emission law. We'll get it done. But it's taken over a month. Well, he would have to go back quite a ways, a long ways. I tried to do a beef for this one. It's about my hoarding nuts and bolts. And it did really well on the parts list. But it was early on when I was thinking about somewhere way back. Oh, before old church. And And some of those did really well way back when. There it is. Must be a millionaire. The value of a boat.
Trolls live at the base of the ship.
Oh no, that's trolls. Go back. Push the wrong button. Oh, I'll have to find it. Or you could go back and watch Must Be a Millionaire. Did well. 5,000 some hundred views. And I don't know whether this did what I wanted it to do. But Must Be a Millionaire is number 9 on my all-time best. I guess it only got 2,000 views. My better ones are up here with 5,200. I thought ghetto engineering and a new screen door for my wife were the best, but they're not very informative. They're just kind of humorous. I didn't get the part where I'm a known hoarder of nuts and bolts and parts, because I would use them in my own businesses in the past. If somebody needed a little fence repair, I was willing to do it. And so go back and watch I Must Be a Millionaire. It's about how nuts and bolts are worth a lot of money. And it was a good performer on my channel. You know, it had over 2,000 views after just checking it. It was one of my early works when I thought being a comedian was what I was after, but I do want to tell my autobiography on YouTube to family and friends, and you know, none of them want to be on the show, but they're part of my life and part of the story I want to tell my kids. It's been a long haul, and I think I'm having a blast making YouTube. And pretty much all my buildings are full of building material or tools, you know, because I've collected a hoard and I use every one of them once in a while, like that magic wrench that wasn't deep enough. Thanks for watching. There's more to come, I swear, you know. Editing. Sean asked me how I made the rabbit dance. So to import some media, we'll drag this over. Then we'll go to import media. And then we'll go to desktop. And then you could import these are copywritten more or less by U.S. copyright law. I don't know whether you saw that. So you put all them in there. And here, and then you add the dance. Then you would add the flag right, the flag left, the rabbit right, and the rabbit left. And it might take too long to go back and show you that you could divide these up. And try to be more exact, whatever. Cut them. And the thinner you cut them, oh, I can't find the middle. So you could enlarge it and find the middle a little better. Yeah, the larger you go, probably the better. And then if you wanted to make them smaller, you could cut them in half and make them dance faster. It takes a minute. And then the thinner they are, the faster they dance. And because this is black screen, I can impose that over things and make it dance on top. And so then you would just well, let's make these thinner. So you could work on making whatever. Well, let's impose that on top of it. I prefer the right one there. And you could mix and match until you found out what you wanted. And you could mix and match whatever suits your program. Make the flag wave. The rabbit dance. Etc. Mix and match. You have to divide them into equal portions or something like that. Impose these. I need more rabbits or something. Erase what you don't want to use. Move all this up here. Pose this left rabbit. Let's get it somewhat there. Fix all gaps. Pose. I don't know. But because these are blank, I could put them on top of the flag. 2 in a row. Well, let's do it this way. Two in a row. And then let's see what it does. Save to the computer. Go to YouTube. Hit create. Upload video. Select files. We got to go to downloads. Select what we wanted on now and call it the Porch Project and the YouTube show. And the rabbit party, maybe. I don't know why I have 2 rabbit parties. For my fellow Americans. The book. Porch Project. Might make you laugh. It might be funny. Probably not a short. And without any reason. And then So I don't get any restrictions. It could be made for kids. You can add all kinds of stuff and post it. Hot diggity dog, like, subscribe, comment.